Chiefs over Dolphins. I do want to ask a question about this one. The Chiefs are over the Dolphins. Are we seeing a situation with the Chiefs right now that I don't want to say exposing a flaw because they won the game, so you can't really call it a flaw when you win the game. But are we seeing a situation with the Chiefs that they are playing only when they need to play rather than playing how they should play? Do you
Absolutely.
foresee an issue kind of later down the road, or will they just flip the switch?
Absolutely. Here's the deal. And I mean, when you're as good as they are, talent as they have, they get bored. I mean, there's only so many games they're going to get up for. You know, the Miami Dolphins isn't one of them. And, you know, like you said, Jason, they still got enough talent that at the end they can put their foot on the gas and win the race. But I think they're just bored right now. I think they're waiting and wanting the playoffs to hurry up and start. That'll give them more energy and whatnot to understand, okay, we got a shot at repeating, you know, for the Super Bowl. And then they'll turn the gas back on. But right now, I mean, unless they've got some big games on their schedule, I can see them dropping another game.
Okay. And I want to switch that question. Something that Travis asked last week about the run game. I want to flip it and go, if you are coaching the Chiefs right now, Coach, how do you put a jolt of energy into the run game? Or is that something at the point you are what you are right now and you just ride it out?
Well, no, I think you definitely need to run the ball more. They need to run the ball, and that will help everything. But in order to do that, what you're going to have to do is that you got to sit down and talk with the quarterback because he might be audible and out of some of those run plays. You know, I mean, the call comes in from the sideline, but still on the field, the quarterback, a lot of times in cases like I think Patrick Mahomes has, when they trust you, they'll allow you to audible out and do something else. And so, I mean, if you see cover zero and you got some man-to-man opportunities, he might audible out and call another play. And that's what all that stuff he's saying up there is doing. And I think he might be doing that a little bit too much sometimes. So first thing you have to do is say, hey, man, stay with some of those running plays and let's run the ball some. Because when they were running the ball earlier this year with the little running back from LSU, he was killing it. I mean, I think he was on pace to be over 1,000 yards rushing. And now all of a sudden it seems like they throw the ball every damn down all of a sudden. So he's going to have to kind of stick with the run more and then let them move the ball on the ground.
And I was saying, I'm not a huge Clyde Edwards-Helaire fan. Like, even I'm talking in the pros. I think he's just another guy, man. I mean, I want to get Travis' thoughts on that and go to you, Coach. I mean, maybe I'm watching the wrong tape, but just I don't see the burst. I don't see the quickness that they all talked about. It just looks like 2 yards in a cloud of dust for me. So I don't know, Travis. Am I off on this, or are you guys seeing something different?
So, we've had conversations about this throughout the year. I liked him at the beginning of the season. I actually did see the burst. I saw the explosiveness at the beginning of the season, but the last about month, you're right. I think it's gone. I don't know if it's either I was seeing something that wasn't there in the beginning, or just as rookies do, especially a running back, he's kind of hit that rookie wall. He's getting tired and he's kind of declined. But probably the last month, he has really taken a dip. It's hard to say that he doesn't have it because, like I said, I saw it at the beginning of the year. I think it's just the fact that he's hit a wall and he's just another guy right now, and he doesn't impress.
Well, part of the wall that he hit is what I just told you. They're not greasing him enough. I mean, when you're a running back and all you're back there doing is pass protecting because your damn quarterback wants to throw the ball every time and he's not putting the ball in your hands. I mean, dude, he's sitting back there thinking, I'm not a damn offensive lineman. I mean, I'm not going to keep on taking on these damn running backs, running 4-4 into this backfield, and I got to stand between them and the quarterback. I'm sick of that shit. I mean, give me the ball some. So, and like you just said, in about the last month, is where they've been throwing the ball every single down for about the last 4 games. Like you said, at the beginning of the season, had a very nice mix. They were probably 50-50 on the run pass. And then all of a sudden they got pass happy, where now all Mahomes wants to do is throw the dang ball. And I can tell you right now, any running back would be like that. I mean, it's like, dude, I am a first-round draft pick. They didn't just draft me to come in here and block. And I mean, I was doing fine when you were giving me the ball. Why am I not getting the ball? And I mean, that is a legitimate complaint from a running back in his situation. So I think that's where the problem lies.
Absolutely. And Jay, you and I talked about it earlier in the year when we would watch some of Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and I think I pointed it out that he seems like the type of running back. He's got to get the ball 6, 7, 8 times to really get going. He's not the type
I agree.
to get the ball once or twice and he's going to go. He's got to get rolling. He's got to get lathered up, and I think that's what's hurting him.
Okay? I agree.
Go to that.
I think that Kyler Murray isn't as good. Daniel Jones is showing some signs that he might be good one day. I mean, you know, it's and like I said, I just keep it real. I thought Daniel Jones stank last year, was terrible, you know, but this year he looking a little bit better. I felt like Kyler Murray looked good at the beginning of the season. He's the one that looks tired to me. I mean, every time he comes on the football field, he takes his helmet off, it looks like he hadn't had a bath in like 3 weeks. I mean, he looks like he's homeless. I mean, just look like he just slept in a jail cell last night. I mean, that's what it looks like to me when he just looks like he's worn out.
Also, we'll save it for next week. We'll see how it plays out. But I want to have an interesting conversation about, would you trade Saquon Barkley? Don't nobody answer. Let it fest in your mind how well the Giants are playing. That defense is top notch.